Shalom. I would like to begin the lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 100% truth, out there on the highways and byways, as well as you few sisters out there listening and learning to the Akwata. To you also I say Shalom. This is your brother Boy back with another lesson through the spirit. Just want to come at y'all some Lord will edifying while I'm doing this walk and talk right now. I just got done eating, so just trying to walk this little meal off I just ate. Nonetheless though, I want to come at y'all with something, like I said, Lord will edifying. So I seen this come across my feed earlier today. Didn't get a chance to read it, so I was gonna read it during this lesson, during this talk. And there was something else that popped up that I want to speak on as well, concerning the war, man. And as we said before, this war that's going on is not gonna stop, So just get that out of your heads. It's not gonna stop. It's gonna continue on because that's what these people want, all right? So, like I said, you niggas, prepare yourselves to get drafted. Prepare yourselves to be a part of World War III very soon, man, because it's coming. And there isn't no getting out of it, bro. That's just the truth, All these things are spoken in the scriptures through prophecy. Right, so they're prophetic events. The prophets of old, let me get that. It says, the prophets that have been before me, Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me, let's get verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears and the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee prophesied of old. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Right. So you have to realize, man, that Lord put visions. He let his servants know things. How y'all doing? God damn, she extra pregnant, nigga. Like she got a motherfucking basketball in her shirt. But the Lord put visions, and he bestowed secrets unto his servants, the prophets, so that they could warn the people, which is what we're doing on earth today. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, man. So that's all we're doing, is trying to warn the people. So as the scriptures say, whether they hear or whether they forbear, it doesn't change our job description. Right? We're doing our part to the best of our abilities, Lord willing, and that's really it, So it says, the prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh hath truly sent him, right? Because these things that we're saying, man, best believe they're gonna come true, and it's being seen throughout the earth. So how could you not consider that, or listen to these signs that the Lord is bringing forth? Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this real quick. It says, Bahrain and Kuwait reportedly struck Iran directly for the first time, with UAE providing intelligence and air cover, right? Which those are all, uh, those are all nations that are allies to the United States. That's what I'm trying to say. So it says Bahrain has an estimated total population of about 1.7 million people, consisting of approximately 53% Arab nationals and large non-national expatriate communities. Let's get demographics of Kuwait. So it also has Arab nations. So pretty much the point I'm trying to prove is that through the scriptures, like I said, this is all prophetic. And I brought that out in my lesson yesterday, 2 Ezra 15 and verse 30. Those Arab nations that are round about are going to come together. That's why the scriptures say thy confederacy have deceived thee. Because these other nations are going to come against America in the end, and that's the spirit. You just seeing the flag, it says the United States of America celebrating 250 years. And the Lord's about to bring this place down, man. But these countries that are allies of it now are going to join a hand and end up deleting this place, man. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. That's not anything that's unknown, right? Prophets have been saying those things, been letting it be known throughout the four quarters of the earth, right? Via the YouTube and going out on the highways and the byways. But I want to get this. It's in the book of Obadiah. I'm gonna get in the NLT. All your allies will turn against you. They will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you and you won't even know about it, right? At that time, not a single wise person will be left in the whole land of Edom, says the Lord Yahweh. For on the mountains of Edom, I will destroy everyone who has understanding, right? So these nations are going to join in hand, bro. And I don't even have to look up the UAE. It's literally called the United Arab Emirates, okay? So best believe, man, those nations are going to join hand in hand and help come against this damn she-devil, which is Babylon the Great. Bahrain and Kuwait reportedly launched fighter jets against Iranian drone and missile depots earlier this month, marking their first direct retaliation against Tehran since the war began. Right, so that's huge, man. That's huge. That's huge news right there. Says the UAE supplied targeting intelligence. So targeting intelligence and air cover, signaling deepening Arab coordination against Iran. The Wall Street Journal reported on Friday, citing sources. The report said sources said it's a sign of budding Arab cooperation and confronting Iran. See? It says the strikes come amid a 5-month war disrupting Gulf oil exports through the Strait of Hormuz, a critical route for crude shipments. A Red Sea blockade by Houthi militants has added further pressure on shipping and crude prices. It says the information ministries of Kuwait and Bahrain did not immediately respond to Benzinga's request for comment. All right. So it says pattern of escalation since June, and I was just about to say this. Clearly, this war is escalating, man. If you have other countries that's joining in, all right. This is literally World War III. You know, World War III in the works. And once they start drafting you niggas up there, it's just gonna continue to get worse. Oh, so that's how you do that. Okay. You learn something new every day. So it says Salaki. The third woe. Not war. With the O. The third woe. The second woe is past, which is the Second World War. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right? The third woe cometh quickly, man. These people aren't gonna listen, though. They're not. And that's okay. You know, that's okay. Because majority of people won't listen or understand what's going on or taking place, man. This is biblical prophecy going on and happening. That's why this is the best time for us to be alive. Right? Very good time to be alive, man. We're about to witness, what say? You're about to witness greatness. That's right. We're about to witness greatness, bro. Iran has reportedly struck Kuwait and Bahrain since June, which that was one of the first countries that they struck, was Bahrain. And I know that because my cousin, well, number one, U.S. has military bases over there. Number two, my cousin was talking about how he was going to Bahrain literally a week before they got bombed. And that shit was funny too, because I'm like, this nigga don't realize he's not about to go over there. The war's about to pop off. I already knew that though before they announced it and shit. But he didn't. Says last week Iran hit Bahrain's Sheikh Issa Air Base and Kuwait's International Airport, forcing a brief halt to all flights, right? So there goes that no man will be able to travel. Because they, in wars, you know, you hit people's infrastructure, man. You take down their communications, their food supply, all that shit. You try and cut them off from the outside so they can't do nothing. You know, that's just a tactic of war. And you know, great leaders and generals and whatnot have done that for decades, for years, centuries, goddamn it. So it's not nothing new. But with that though, let's continue on. Diplomacy collapses as Arab states urge calm. So like, so it says, according to the Wall Street Journal, Kuwait's foreign minister said on Sunday, Iran struck a power plant and desalination facility, calling it a dangerous escalation, right? This is going to continue to escalate, bro. And it's because of Babylon. You know, it's all at the hands of them. They never keep it at home, bro. They're always in somebody's business. They don't never want to just stick to themselves. Nah, they gotta be involved with what other countries do, right? Because they're the terrorists on the earth. 800 military bases, 800 military bases spread across the world. 800 military bases. Then on top of that, you got Central Command over there. And this all is a product of the least of the flock drawing them out, which is funny too. You know why? Because that's prophecy as well. You know, so all of this stuff, man, it's just, it plays hand in hand. It's not a coincidence that these things are taking place at the time it's taking place. Because Yahushua HaMashiach is on the return very soon, Lord willing. So, no surprise at all. And I'm just speaking for myself. But, you know, the common folk, the people that are asleep, they may look at this and think that it's surprising that all this shit is going on right now and that life is becoming harder and harder to live. Yeah, man, because we're at the collapse, bro. This place is falling. You can't see the warning signs, then you fucked. I'm just be honest. I don't know how else to put it, bro. You're fucked. The UAE condemned attacks on Kuwait and Bahrain while calling for a full reopening of Hormuz. And this is all for money, bro, and control. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. Of course, it gets a little bit deeper, but that's the majority of the reason why. President Trump said on Thursday he is close to ordering a massive new attack on Iran. Then it says, oh, this is it. I was about to say, I'm gonna be done reading this. He is close to ordering a massive new attack on Iran, which we know this nigga's lying, even as Pakistan reportedly works to revive stalled U.S.-Iran talks. So just remember, bro, anything they say is a fucking lie. Matter of fact, when they talk, I just look at it and just whatever they say, just know that the truth is the exact opposite of what they said. That's all it is. When it comes to Edomites, you gotta, whatever they say, just the exact opposite, that's most likely the truth. And people have done videos on that, which is funny, man. You have compilations of people catching these motherfuckers in lies. That's why Psalm 58:3 says what it says. You know, the wicked are estranged from the womb. As soon as they be born, they go speaking lies, roughly paraphrasing. But yeah, you can't trust nothing these people say. So that nigga's not close to getting shit done. Best believe that. And like they said, man, like I said, bro, Esau Edom is continually getting exposed, bro. You got professors, eloquent people and whatnot already. Well, they've been saying this though. Because like I said, Esau Edom is continually being exposed. Already got reports. Shit, a dude at my fucking job, company he used to work for, built some shit over there, an embassy or something like that, or some shit he was saying. He said, yeah, the stuff that they were reporting in the news, it was way worse than what they were saying. Yeah. Because all they do is fucking lie. That's not no surprise. All they do is lie, bro. He said, yeah, it was way worse than what they reported. He said, yeah. He said, yeah, this. He's like, yeah, this war is way worse than that they're reporting. Yeah. You know who's in control of the media? Fucking Esau Edom and the damn Amalekites. They gonna put up what you want them, what they want you to see, right? They don't want y'all to know that they're getting their ass whooped over there, because they have to keep up this image as if they just the damn most toughest fucking race on the earth, the most toughest group of people on the earth, when they ain't shit, pussy ass white boys. But anyways, let me get this. We're gonna look Saudi Arabia. Is it in the name? Of course I don't got no. I'm about to say Yemen's Houthis fired missiles, drones at Saudi Arabia in response to strikes on Hodidi. Yeah, man, this place is it's through, bro. Everything. It's just chaos going on all over the earth. All over. There is no peace on this earth, bro. You know why? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. When the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn. When the righteous are in rulership, the people rejoice. All this shit is fucked up. You got one group of people you can blame for that shit. Well, you can't say that. There was other things that had to take place in it. Fuck all that. They done already shifted blame enough. Nigga, your ass taking the fall for this shit. Lord put the basis of men in leadership, and y'all niggas fucked over y'all leadership. So you about to appoint a leader that is right for the job and that is well more qualified than y'all. Man, ain't nobody trying to see all that, man. So like, they trying to be too damn eloquent, motherfucker. You know what I'm asking. Arabic, exactly, Arabs. So once again, they're gonna be another country that joins hand in hand to help out with this war. Right now, they allies of America and was one of their biggest suppliers. Was one of their biggest suppliers of crude oil. But nonetheless, though, they're going to end up joining hand in hand, too. Because it's prophecy. You know, it's meant to be. You can't get around that. Literally can't get around it, bro. So that's how you do it. All right, I'll have to try it out later. I'm so confused, but that's not my business. Me mind mine. So like it. Says young Saudi prince died after ingesting lethal cocktail of drugs in London hotel, inquest hears. Right? So just off the ripper, just off the back, my first thought is they most likely poisoned this nigga. You know? That's what I'm thinking, especially because of everything that's going on right now. They damn near probably poisoned dude. But you can't get around this shit, bro. Like, it's always just some weird shit going on. So that's the other thing I noticed, but I ain't get a chance to I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet. So we're gonna read it right here. The Saudi prince who died in a luxurious London hotel had ingested a huge cocktail of drugs and alcohol, causing him to suffer cardiac arrest and inquest ruled Thursday. Now, you don't think that's suspicious? Isn't that suspicious? There ain't no such thing as no coincidences, bro. Don't we already know that? No such thing. Abdullah bin Fahad bin Abdullah bin Abdulaziz bin Jalali, which, if y'all don't know, that just comes from the Hebrew script. All them bins in his name is really Bond, which just means son in the Hebrew. But Abdullah bin Fahad bin Salagi, I already read that. 29 was almost 3 times the drink drive limit and had traces of the party drug GHB and Xanax in his system. An inquest at London Coroner's Court heard, according to the Telegraph. The person was found in his bathroom by a maid at the approximately $800 a night Marriott Hotel in swanky Kensington Kensington, London, on November 25th last year. Also, I didn't even realize that this shit was that fucking old. Well, oh well. Nonetheless, though, have something to do with war, don't it? It's fine though. We ain't gonna get into it. Shit. I hit my main point, which was talking about how this war is gonna continue to escalate. So with that, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elder bishops, that great millstone who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. And until next time, I say Shalom Israel, Shalom. And as always, we're one day closer to the kingdom, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom Israel, Shalom.